What happened? Hey. Welcome in. What's going on, guys? What is going on this, what is today? Tuesday? I don't even know the days of the week anymore. Everything is like a blur. It's like one long day. Right? Every day's just a blur. But I'm getting this base on. I did this eye look, so I'm gonna be recreating this on this eye. I was doing a reel, so I said, you know what? Let me do half on the reel and half on live, and I'm gonna finish my face and stuff like that, and finish the look on reel, on Instagram, on the reel, right? I guess. But yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to show you guys the palette really fast that I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna be using this Sephora Pro, I believe it's called, yes. The Sephora Pro palette. And I still have the sheet with the colors on it just because I can't help myself. So that is, I'm gonna go in with Isa D, I believe. So I'm gonna go into this color right here. This is the Sephora Pro palette. Haven't used this in forever and a day. So I'm just going to hop into that really fast. It's a simple eye look. Really, really fast. Simple, simple, but cute. So let me go ahead. So I'm gonna pop this color on. I have it on Do Not Disturb and it's still coming through. I can't. So I'm gonna take this burgundy kind of color and I'm gonna go right here. This is a simple eye look. It looks like a cut crease, but it's not a cut crease. So you can always have the illusion of a cut crease. You don't have to always cut your crease. So I'm just going to lay this color right here. And then my next color was this purple, I believe. Yes, it was this purple. So let me get another brush. And let me pop on this purple right here. So this is the purple I'm going to be going into right here. And I'm going to put that in my crease. So I'm just going to pop it right here. I actually am trying to use palettes that I am not using. There is nothing wrong with this palette, and I just have it sitting there collecting dust. So I'm going to utilize this palette. So I'm going to go back in and make sure that I don't have any creasing, because I'm always creasing. Okay, so the next color I'm going to go into is this pink color right here. I'm going to go into this pink right here, and then I'm going to go into this lavender-esque kind of color. So we're going to go into here, and I'm going to try to use this mirror because it's big enough for me to use it. So I'm just looking for my brush. What brush did I use for that? Oh, I can't remember. But I'm going to go into that pink, and I'm going to go right above this color right here. So I want to fade it out into this pink. So it was kind of like a burgundy kind of color. Yeah, like a burgundy color. And I'm just going to bring that up here. And then the next color I'm going to use, I'm running out of colors. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm using this one. I definitely remember using this. That's the thing about doing one eye on and one eye off. Usually I forget what colors I used and in what order. But I got it. I got it now. So I'm just going to go in with this color right here. This palette has a lot of fallout. Beautiful colors. It's just, it has a lot of fallout. And I'm just going to go right on top of this color right here. As you can see, I got a bunch of fallout. And I tapped my brush off. And I still got a lot of fallout. Let me get that off. So I'm just going to go in here first, and then I'm going to actually take it and blend it through the entire crease. This palette just has a bunch of freaking fallout. So yeah, I'm just going to take this color right in the inner corner, and then I'm just going to also drag it to blend this out. So basically I went in with like a burgundy kind of pink, a light pink, and now I'm going in with this orange, and then I'm also going to take the orange and blend this out. Hey Tiffany. So I'm just going to blend this out right here. Girl, so let me go over the colors, Tiffany, because you're here now. So I went in with this first, then this purple. So I went in with this color on the outer. I went in with this purple on the inner. I went in with this light pink right here just to blend that out right on top of here. And then the last color I used was this right here. How was your Mother's Day? It was good. Oh my God. We went out to eat literally like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I went shopping. I bought some new makeup. My Mother's Day was good. Thank you so much. What did you do for your mom? So I'm just going to take this orange and I'm going to blend this out. And this is the Sephora Pro palette. This is the editorial that I have collecting dust. As you can see, it looks like I ain't even touch it. But it's okay. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to blend those colors together. So this is what I have. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my base. I'm going to spend more time on the face because I bought a bunch of Black Opal foundation sticks because I'm obsessed with cream foundation. And I didn't have a lot for myself. For my kit, I have every color. But I had to get some more for myself. So this is the eye look. I'm going to take my base. And I'm just going to stamp it. So I'm going to do a faux cut crease. I'm not going to cut a crease today because it's just not that type of party. You can still get the cut crease look without doing all of that extra stuff. So I'm just going to take some base and I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to get the base. And I'm just going to stamp where I want my cut crease to be. So yeah, I didn't feel like cutting a whole crease today. So we're just going to basically stamp this. And I'm going to make sure that they look even. And I'm going to pull the base into this crease color I have going on. Okay, so we're going to just stamp it. So this is what I have, right? I'm going to zoom y'all in a little bit more. I don't want the color to, sometimes when you zoom in, let me zoom in and move in. Okay, so this is what I have so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this purple first. I'm going to layer these two colors. So I'm going to go in with this purple first and then this. So I'm going to go with this first. Tap this off because look, the kickback on this palette is ridiculous. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to go right here. I think I got shadow in my nails. But I'm going to create like a little situation right here. Okay. I done dug into this shadow. I don't even know where it's, oh, I found it. This shadow was under my nails. And I actually got my nails done. I got the 90s theme nails. Obsessed with the 90s theme. So I had to do it. I had to. So now I'm going to go in with this burgundy kind of pink. And I'm going to go right on top of that. So I want it to be like a deeper color, but not too deep. Okay? How was everybody's Mother's Day? If you're a mother, happy Mother's Day. So I'm going to pat this here. And this is what I have, okay? So that's what I have in this corner here. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take another palette. This is the, hey everyone, hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. Oh, Marlena, happy Mother's Day, baby. Thank you. So this is a pressed pigment palette. This is from Clarity Cosmetics. So I'm going to take these colors. I'm going to take this white, I'm going to take this green, and I'm going to take this blue. But I'm going to take the white first, right? And I'm gonna put it all over. I'm trying not to, I have so much brushes. Child. So I'm just gonna take this white and I'm gonna put it all over the lid. Super duper easy. Right? And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the white all over the lid because that's the white I have here. The next thing I did was I took that blue. The blue comes off kind of purple, but that's okay. I'm gonna take this blue right here. And I'm going to go right here. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna overlap. I needed something for this to stand with. That's why I put that purple and that pink together. And I'm just going to pull it. So this is a shimmery shade, so I'm going to pack it on like how I did here. Let me pack on some more because I want that purple to, it kind of like looks like a purple blue shift. So pretty. So I'm just going to pack this here. Oh, my music is gone. How was your Mother's Day, girl? Like, Mother's Day was good. I had a good Mother's Day. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. So this is what I have so far. The blue is giving me a little bit of trouble, but it's okay. Okay, so this is what we have. It kind of like skips, but it's fine. So I'm going to take this green color right here. And I'm going to overlap that green right in this. Between the white and the blue, I'm going to overlap it. And this is kind of like a, I would say a holographic kind of eye. Yeah, I'm going to try to get in here with this blue. There we go. I got to like get in the groove of my eye. Okay. And I'm just flipping my brush back and forth. I'm going into that green and then into that blue and then back into that green. Just to make sure that the blend is fine. Okay, and then the next thing is I'm gonna take whatever is left on this brush and I'm gonna get that purple and that burgundy color. And I'm just going to overlap right here. Ooh, I'm in the way. I'm gonna overlap right here. Okay, so it's kind of like a unicorn eye and the eye is done, literally. That was a fast little look. But I'm going to focus on skin because, like I said, I've got a bunch of Black Opal foundations. I'm falling back in love with cream foundations. Summertime, I like to be more dewy than anything, which is weird because in the summertime, in the winter, I like to be matte, and in the summer, I like to be dewy when it should be opposite. You should be more dewy in the summer. You should be more dewy in the winter because it's cold. And in the summer, you should be more matte, but I'm definitely not doing that. I'm gonna switch it up. So I'm gonna just throw my wing on really quick. Super duper quick. And I have a bunch of fallout, but it's okay. It's okay. I actually prepped under my eyes, but I'm gonna try not to take off too much of that. So I'm just gonna take a wipe. I actually like the bottom. Like there's a lot of color that fell and it's like really pretty. So I'm gonna try to keep that. Because if it's already there, that means I don't have to reapply color under there after the foundation. So I'm gonna try to keep it. This side I already wiped it off because like I said, I was doing a reel. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it and then, you know, reapply this side. So I'm gonna zoom y'all back out. Okay, so like I said, I prepped and primed my skin. I used the Revolution Pro blur stick. I actually really like this. All you have to do is just, I go up actually to fill the pores in. Hey Danelle. So I like to go up and fill the pores in. I got this from Ulta. And this is from Revolution Pro. So I actually prepped my skin prior to getting on here, so my skin should be fine. But I just added some more, so I'm gonna let it just sink in. If you want, you can pat it in. It's up to you. But yes, I'm going to definitely use my handheld mirror. So yeah, you just want to press that in, and like I said, go on an upward motion to fill in your pores. I need to fix my brow. I gotta fix my brow. But yes, I am doing good. I'm just going to fix my brow really quick. Okay, so the next step is foundation. So I'm going to remove my band because I'm not going to be able to do foundation if I have my band on. So I'm going to try to remove it. Hopefully I can. Okay, there we go. I was going to pop my lashes on, but I hate to put lashes on prior to powder and stuff like that. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, so like I said earlier, I got a bunch of foundation. I even got the Juvia's Place foundation, but I don't think I'm going to be using that foundation today. I got a bunch of those. And I got concealer. I'll probably use that in another video. But I want to grab... I always use Suede Mocha. So let me show y'all Suede Mocha, which is a good contour for me, but sometimes it gets a little too muddy, in my opinion. And then I got to do a whole lot of blending. So I actually went on this website and I ordered Beautiful Bronze. So it's way lighter than the Suede Mocha, but I don't need it to be so dark. So I went from this to this. So I'm going to try this out today. But then there's also another color I want to try. I believe this is... No, that's Black Walnut. I don't want to try Black Walnut. This is Espresso. I want to try Espresso as my contour because Black Walnut is definitely dark. But enough of me rambling. We're going to get into this foundation. Let me move my hair back. So I'm going to start highlighting under my eyes. So I'm going to take this foundation. This one is in Kalahari. Oops, don't want to drop that. This is in Kalahari, so let me show y'all. So this will be my highlighting color. This is my Beautiful Bronze. So I may use this. Let me see. As my contour. Yeah, so we're going to use this as the contour. Kalahari Sand as my highlight. So let me do my highlight to show y'all. So this is my new contour. This is my new highlight. And I'm gonna see what foundation. Oh, I'm like slippery. Like my hands are like, I can't. So we can do that as the foundation. So this is Heavenly Honey. So, you know, I like to highlight first. So I feel like I'm gonna highlight and then go into the contour. So we're gonna go into Kalahari Sand from Black Opal. And I'm going to highlight. So, you know, I'm gonna use my screen because I moved my mirror. So we're gonna start to highlight. Highlight the chin. Under the eyes. I need to get my mirror, because this ain't gonna work. Okay, so I'm just gonna move something really fast. Okay, so I need my mirror here because your girl is struggling. But it's okay. Y'all can't see that the mirror is there, which is good. Okay, so just gonna continue to highlight. And then the next thing for me to do is to finish up the contour. So I'm using Beautiful Bronze as my contour. So I'm just gonna go here. I don't want a super deep contour at the moment. I'm going to build up my contour if I need to. And then the next thing is using my Heavenly Honey as my foundation. I'm gonna try not to get it into the baby hair. You know how it goes. So this is the foundation. And I want to see how I like it. A little bit over there. Okay, so blending out cream is no joke. No joke whatsoever. So I'm going to be taking this Morphe spray. This is a luminous setting spray. And I'm going to use this to wet my brush so I can begin to blend out my foundation. So I'm going to do the foundation first, and then I'm going to go into the highlight. So with cream, you make sure that you are patting it in. You do not want to swipe because you'll be there forever. So just bring it down. This is the part that I get tired of because you're just like patting and patting and patting. And cream, definitely with creams, you're going to work for that coverage. You're gonna work for that coverage when it comes to creams. Trust me, you're gonna get tired, but it's okay. I'm just gonna add a little bit more foundation. And foundation is like the scary part because sometimes you'll be like, is that my shade? Does that look right? But once you blend everything in, you'll be fine. So I'm just going to tap my foundation in. And then, hi Michelin, I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm good, just here trying to do like a little quick look. How was my day? My day was fine. I'm actually always hot. Like, I guess it's the lights. Because whenever I'm on live, I'm like, why am I so hot? I think it's the lights. And I'm just going to blend out. You're good? Okay, that's good. Did anybody do anything for Mother's Day? Did you guys hang out? Did you relax? What did you do for Mother's Day? So I'm just patting it. You want to pat this foundation. And I'm going to take whatever is left and I'm just going to put it on my nose. Because, look, you know I hate to contour and highlight my nose. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. So I'm just going to blend it out. I'm not going to re-wet my brush because you don't need to keep re-wetting it. You just want to make sure that the first time you apply the foundation, your brush is wet. And I'm just patting to keep the coverage because if you swipe, you're going to lose your coverage. Okay, so I'm going to move on to another brush. This is a Morphe E46. So as you can see, it is contoured. It is angled, excuse me. So I'm going to use this to contour and I'm going to push this up. Let me get that hair out of here. You know what? You got to go. So I'm just going to pat it in. So the face actually, like I said all the time, it's my favorite part, but it takes the most time. I feel like eyes is 1, 2, 3. But when you come to contouring and foundation, you gotta take your time. So I'm just going between my foundation brush to blend in this highlight, and I'm gonna go over my contour. Because I don't want my contour to be too dark today. So that's why I went in with a lighter version. And I'm just going to push it up into that highlight. Because I find that when I use a matte foundation and then I powder, I like the look of it, but I just feel like I want that luminous look for some reason. So this is why I'm chasing it. That's why I'm using creams. This I went too low. I don't know what was going on, but we're gonna work that out with cream. And that's another thing with creams, if you make a mistake, it's more forgiving than if you use a liquid, because creams are not set until you set it. So you see, I'm gonna move my contour and then I'm just going to blend it out. You couldn't do that with foundation. You couldn't do that with liquid foundation anyway. So I'm just going to pat it. Where's my foundation? Where'd I put it? Okay. I'm going to go in a little bit of foundation on this side because I went in with more on this side. I need to go in with more on this side. But yeah, creams are more forgiving, and also if you make a mistake, you can fix it. I just erased that line I made because it don't need to be there. So I'm just going to pat it. And then I'm going to go in with my contour because I forgot. So we're going to contour around the mouth. I'm going to actually go in with a lighter foundation around my mouth in a second. So you're just going to push that up. So we're going to push it and then go back. So I always keep my foundation brush and my contour brush in my hand at the same time. So I'm going to go over my contour because I want a very soft face. I don't want it to be too chiseled. Don't forget to blend out your contour and your highlight on your chin because I just was about to do that. Now, when it comes to contouring, what color did I use? Beautiful Bronze. So I'm going to take a little bit on my brush and I'm going to go around my forehead. So I'm going to do this and then I'm blend out my highlight in my forehead. On my forehead, excuse me. You want to be very careful. Now, this is a good technique. Normally, I would just do a line. Now, you can't do that. You got to be careful. So you always want to take a smaller brush and just go around. And I'm going to connect it, but I'm going to buff out this line right here. What you doing over there, boo? Okay? So you want to connect it, but you're going to have this harsh line there, which is fine. I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to pat over it until that line disappears. Okay? Just keep patting. Notice I didn't go up under my eyes yet because I saved that for last because I do not want to mess up this little blend I got going on. I should have kept it on my other eye, but whatever. Okay, so now we're going to blend out the highlight on the forehead. I actually like to contour and then highlight, just because when you contour first and then you highlight, you can always tone down your contour if need be. So I'm just going to pat it in and it's starting to melt. Whatever's left, I'm going to go down in between my brows. Okay? And don't forget the side of your nose. Okay, when it comes to my nose, I want a deeper contour. So I don't think I'm going to use Beautiful Bronze, which is what I use to contour today. I think I'm going to take a deeper contour. This is, nope, that's too light. I'm going to take, let me see. I got a bunch of them here. Let me take Espresso. Sweet Espresso is way too dark. We ain't gonna do that. We're not doing that. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. This is Chocolate. So I'm going to take this. It's not too deep. And I'm going to take a brush that is still here from last week. I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to start to contour my nose. I actually need to look straight into the mirror. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush and I'm going to start to chisel this nose out. Okay, see, it's very light. This is what I want. I don't want a dark contour on my nose. Don't want it. Okay, so this is what we have. So I'm going to leave it like this. I feel like I'm not going to deepen up my contour. I feel like everything is fine. But I will just continue to press it in a little bit. And then go over it with the foundation brush. I feel like my foundation brush is my cleaner. She comes in and to make sure that everything is good. I'm gonna get right up in there. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna take the Kalahari Sand, which is under my eyes. I'm not gonna take that. I'm actually going to take another foundation. Which one is this one? This is Yes Honey. I think this is way too close to the foundation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my foundation. I'm gonna take my foundation and I'm just gonna go by my mouth. But then I also wanna undercut my contour. Now, Kalahari sand is very light, so I'm gonna be very careful. I'm gonna take the side of it and I'm just gonna create a line. So I want the line to go to my mouth. I'm not gonna bring this line down. Why? Because I want that contour to be cut and I want around my mouth or the sides to be brighter because it tends to look darker in pictures for some strange reason. So I'm just going to blend and then I'm going to blend down this cream contour. I mean this cream highlight. So I undercut my contour. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm gonna take my foundation brush and I'm gonna drag it to separate that line and pull the product down, and now I'm going to pat. So this is how you can chisel your cheekbone because you've highlighted around your mouth. And I actually like that, so I think I'm gonna put a little bit more. So I'm gonna take that beautiful bronze if I can find her. Yes, this is my beautiful bronze, the one that I contoured with. I'm gonna take that and I'm going to cup my cheek. Okay, we're gonna cup it so that when we set it and blend everything in, it's going to give you higher cheekbones. I used to always do this. I don't know why I stopped, but make sure you're just patting out that lighter foundation. And then with this, you're gonna pat it and drag it down. And then you're just gonna continue to pat. Okay, now with this, I'm going to start to blend out that extra contour that I applied. We're gonna flick it up. Okay, flick it up. If you patting is better because it helps to blend and to push the product around, but not too much. If you drag it, you're just moving the product. Yes, you did. No, it's fine. So I'm gonna take my foundation brush because you know I always use this to clean up, and I'm just going to pat. Okay, and I like this foundation because it's full coverage, and you know I'm a full coverage girl, so. But you're just gonna pat and make sure everything is blended. So you have that. See how my cheek is just sitting up? Huh? What are you doing? Watching it? I can't. No, it's fine. I mean, you're right here. You're adorable, boo. Okay. And don't forget, we put foundation around the mouth for the lighter one. So don't forget to pat that out. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some liquid concealer. I'm gonna take, what is this? This is medium from Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to begin to just put this under my eyes, just because I like a brighter under eye. But you have to be very careful because I don't want to disturb that shadow I have under there. And then whatever's left. It sounds like music from like Africa. Right, like when you're watching like Roots and stuff, like they play music stuff like that. Okay, so this is what I have. So with that being said, I'm gonna start to set my face because I need this concealer to start to set. I knew I was gonna make a mess, but it's fine. So I'm gonna actually take beige, my Stardust powder, and I'm gonna get a wedge. You know the routine. We get a wedge. Okay, so I got a wedge, and I'm going to start to set some areas of my face. I want to set under my eyes last because I want to put some shadow and stuff like that there. So we're not doing that. But what I'm going to do is just take a brush and I'm going to start to pat this concealer in. So we're going to pat it in and then I'm going to set. So let me look in my mirror. Okay, foundation brush. It's always gonna be your best friend. Make sure we're gonna blend it out a little bit more. So we have blended, not blended. Okay, and now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Boo, you know what time she's coming tomorrow? Did she tell you?
Between 11 and 12. 11:30 and 12.
Oh, okay.
But she said she has to go to Rochester. So, oh, she won.
I have to use this mirror. My hand hurting. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna drag it down because we're gonna start to emphasize that nose contour. Now, next side. I feel like I'm watching Roots. No, because when they go hunting, they play music like that in the Roots in the series.
Oh, in the series.
Yeah, I never seen the movie. I just saw the series. Well, I did. I seen all of them. I saw all of them. I think I saw Queen. Queen was my favorite. I'm like, man. Okay. They got the steel pan playing for you, boo. And then we're gonna just chisel this nose out at the same time. Okay, and then we're gonna take that brush. My hands are hurting now because I'm using cream, so cream requires more blending, but it just looks more skin-like. Ooh, I can't wait to take the pictures. Okay, so we're just gonna pat it. Don't forget patting here. I'm gonna touch this up. I'm gonna take the contour brush and I'm just going to touch up right here. But you see how it just cups the... Okay, don't forget to blend this out. Okay, so I'm gonna start to set in a few. I just wanna blend this out a little bit more because I was looking on the other side and all that other stuff. So I'm just going to look up, squint a little bit. Take the foundation brush. Okay, now I'm gonna set, take my wedge. One more time because it's cream and liquid. So we're gonna push it in twice. Okay, and I'm gonna leave that. We're gonna work on the other side. I do not want that powder to, if that powder was to drop, I would sit here and cry. I really would. So right here I have shadow. I don't want shadow. Let me zoom y'all in a little bit. So right here I have shadow under the wing. I actually do not want that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a brush and I'm going to tap into the concealer and I'm going to start to cut this off. Okay, I want my wing to be sharp like this wing. So whatever concealer is left on this brush, we're gonna just tap it. Okay, and now that it's gone, we're gonna fix right here. Okay, but I'm putting color down there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just don't want color under the wing. So I'm gonna just look up. Go in with the foundation brush. Okay. And then we're going to set. Okay. Set twice. I love your nails. Oh, thank you, Marlena. I'm going to set twice. Remember, usually I set once. I set twice because we do cream and then we did liquid on top. So you're going to make sure that both of them are set, okay? Okay, so now that we have that, I'm going to zoom y'all back out. I know this thing is just like wobbly. All right, so now that I have that, I'm going to cut my nose down a little bit more. Where's my brush at? I know better than that. Where's my brush? So I'm going to cut this nose down a little bit more. Just a tad bit. I put way too much on here. Okay, yeah, I put way too much. It's okay. I'm gonna have to recut my nose, which is fine. Where's my brush? I'm gonna take some more of that beautiful bronze because I need to cut down this nose. Where's beautiful bronze? I'm gonna take this one, it's fine. This is another one. I don't know which one this is, but we're gonna cut it. Because I don't need my nose to be that wide. We're gonna cut it. Okay, okay, we're starting to look a little better. So now that I have that, I'm going to just blend it out. Blend out this nose. Okay, okay. I'm gonna take this brush, I'm gonna pat it. And I'm going to bake my nose. So let's get it in here. I'm just gonna go down the bridge of the nose. I'm trying not to be so like. Okay, and then I'm going to set with some powders. Where's my contour powder? I'm gonna set my nose. What do you recommend that eye cream you've been using? Let me see. Do you like the honey setting powder? I actually do love the setting. Oh, thank you. This is my Mother's Day nails, my 90s theme. Yes, I actually do like it. This one from Sephora. This is what it looks like. This hyaluronic acid eye cream from Sephora. I actually really do like it. And I also like the Fast Response eye cream from MAC. So I use them together and I actually like it because I like to bake under my eyes and my eyes never look like dry. So those two are really, really good. I'm just going to contour this nose. And you know I always bring my contour into my shadow. It doesn't matter what color my shadow is. I'm going to bring my contour into my shadow. Okay, so this is what we have for the nose. And yeah, so I need to set the rest of my face. The thing about setting your face when it comes to cream is not over setting it. When I say over setting it is what I normally do. Like, I'm going to use a setting powder. I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix powder. I'm going to use my banana powder. Like, I don't need to use all of those powders in conjunction. As long as you set your problem areas. My problem areas are under my eyes because I don't want it to crease. I'm just going to set around my mouth as well. With a setting powder, I'm going to use the Dermablend setting powder for around my mouth. Dermablend Clear. And other than that, I'm just going to use my MAC Studio Fix powders to set the rest of my face. Because MAC Studio Fix powder, it's not drying, but it's full coverage. But it's going to set your face. So I don't want to overset so I'm going to set my mouth. And I'm going to bake. And now I'm going to move on to setting my face. So I'm going to take my powders. I'm going to take my Studio Fix powders really quick. If I can get them. Come on. So I'm going to take my NC50. Where's my other one? What is this? This is NC55. Where's my other powders? Okay, so I grabbed the wrong powders, which is cool. But I'm going to take my NC43, and I'm looking for 45. If I could just get 45, that'll be perfect. If I can find her. She's supposed to be literally right here. But I don't see her. Okay, so I'm going to take my Mineralized Skin Finish. It's fine. Huh? I'm setting around my mouth. What just broke? Did you hear that? I have no idea what that was. I don't know. So I can't find my powders, which is fine. But I'm going to take my dark golden and I'm going to set all over my face. Because I cannot find my Studio Fix powder. So we're going to set all over my dark golden. Mineralized powder is not as drying as Studio Fix. So that's okay. I just don't know what my Studio Fix powder is. That's so weird. I don't know. I heard it, right? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it was. I have no idea. Maybe. I have no idea what it was. And I'm going to set my forehead as well. I'm not going to contour it. I'm just going to set it. And set your contour with this powder as well. Because I'm going to go over it anyway. But you don't want your contour to stick because we are using creams. So I like to set a little bit of my face powder and then contour with a powder. I'm actually going to contour with this dark tan mineralized because why not? So this is what it looks like. So I'm going to contour lightly. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to take this brush. It's my favorite brush. This is the 139S. It's actually a dual fiber brush. And it just gives you that airbrush look. So you're going to start the contour. And flick up. I don't know what that was. I don't know. So weird, right? And don't forget to set your contour and blend this nose out. Whatever's left, you can go around the forehead. It's fine. I'm going to take my big fluffy brush and I'm going to blend everything in. Just push everything in. I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix. This is NC43. Look at all that shadow. This is what it looks like. I'm going to use that under my eyes. I'm gonna take the same brush, but just on the side. Just get you some on the side, and I'm just going to blend. Close your eyes so you don't get any powder in your eyes, and just blend it. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to go in with this luminous spray from Morphe that I don't really use because I never want to be luminous, but today is a new day. I'm going to do my normal wet set. This one just requires a whole lot more. And I'm going to highlight. I'm going to take this Juvia's Place palette, if I could get her out. Okay, so I'm going to take this Juvia's Place palette. This is the Saharan Volume 2. This is actually lighter. So I'm going to get some blush. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one right here, and I'm just going to blush a little bit. Just lightly. Because I have color on my eyes, so why not? Okay, don't forget to go back in with that contour brush just to blend it. And then I'm going to, I was gonna highlight, but this highlight is way too pink. And then the other highlights that I have are way too dark. So, which is fine. So I'm just going to take this highlight from MAC. It has like a dual chrome. So this is like a pinky peachy. This is called Beaming Blush. I actually have a whole lot of highlighters I need to switch out because I have a bunch over there. So I'm going to just take a little bit of this. And I'm just going to run my brush across. Not too much. And I'm just going to pat it. Ooh. So I pat and then I blend in. This is really pretty. I'm going to take my contour brush and I'm just going to blend it. Because you don't want just the highlight just sitting on top of there. I'm going to just add a little bit more. I blended a little bit too hard. Okay. Just gonna blend it down. I'm gonna add a little bit more contour. I'm gonna go into my Fenty Beauty because I haven't used her in a while, so I'm gonna use her to reinforce my contour because I kind of lost it with the blush and the highlight. This is in Coco Naughty on that same dual fiber brush. I actually really love this bronzer. Okay. Because remember we contoured in that C motion. So you want to keep that C motion. Stuffy. And then I'm going to blend it out a little bit with my face brush. Okay. Now I'm going to undercut because you know it ain't me if I don't undercut my contour. Can't help myself. So I'm just going to let it sit. And back in that C motion. Back in that C motion. Okay, so we're gonna let this bake and sit and get cute. And then I'm going to pop on a lash. This is the hardest part for me because, oh no, I picked the lash out. I already picked the lash out because this is the hardest part. So I picked my lashes as usual. This is my lash in the Miss Rose. So pretty. I'm just stopping by to say hi and make it beautiful as always. Hey, oh no, she didn't. Hey, I'll be back. I should be back live tomorrow at 6. So I'm gonna pop these on. So these are my lashes. If you want to order, just email me and I'll let you know what you gotta do to order. My site is up, but I'm not taking orders on my site. as of yet. I'm not taking it yet, but I will eventually. So if you want, you can always message me your order and I will get it shipped out to you. I'm actually running to the post office tomorrow. What you laughing at?
The post office.
The post office. Yeah, so I'm gonna comment my email if you want to make an order on my site. I'll let you know exactly what you have to do, but you email me if you want to order, and then I'll tell you exactly where to go and what to look at, and then I'll let you know what the prices is and how to pay, and I will ship out your orders. At Gmail, right? So that is my email. I just messaged it in the chat. I don't see it up yet. But I'm going to pop these lashes on. This is my favorite glue. This is the I Envy glue. That's my email, makeupbydainty29@gmail.com. If you want to make an order, let me know. Message me, and I'll let you know exactly what you got to do to make an order. Or orders they go out the next day if I receive it in time. So I'm going to take this lash glue, and I'm, excuse me, I'm going to take this lash glue, and I'm going to put it on my lash line. I stopped doing this, but I'm going to do it today. So we're just going to get a little bit of that glue just to prep your eyes. Because to be honest with you, lashes, they try everybody, so it's fine. So with that being said, I have this on. I have the glue waiting. I'm going to prep my other lash in the meantime, and then I'm going to do my lips. I did skin on one of my reels, and I really, really love what skin looks like. Skin is so pretty, but I think I'm going to do Juicy today. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Juicy because Juicy is just so cute. So we're going to prep the other lash. And I'm going to do my lips in the meantime. In the meantime, in between time. So this is what we have. Okay, so we're going to jump in. I'm going to actually take my 08 lip liner. If I can, I'm going to find her. There's no if you're going to find her. You will find her. Skin is so pretty. But I can't do skin today. Let me see which I'm going to do. Oh no, that's toast. I had these all like separated, and then I just jacked it up that day when we went to the park. I just never put it back how it's supposed to be. Okay, so I found my 06. I just need my Juicy. That skin keep popping up. Skin is like, use me. All my lippies, all my Dainty Tresses lippies are in here. I'm about to find it in a second. Two-way nail. Juicy is all the way at the bottom. I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Juicy lip gloss and my 08 liner. 06 liner. I'm not going to. This is my burgundy liner. You can't see it. Right there, that's my burgundy liner, and this is another liner that I didn't put out, but it's okay. So I'm just going to blend this a little bit. I'm playing myself because I should have sharpened it, but it's okay. And I'm just gonna cut my corners in. I always cut my corners in. I can't help it. It gives you an extra powderier look. Not that I need it. I just love that look. And then this is Juicy. Juicy is a nice peachy. Just give it some contrast. My lashes are almost ready. This is Juicy. I like to mix and match. So Juicy is obviously a peach. But she's so pretty together. Like, Can't help myself. So, and I like to just use my fingers just to blend in the gloss, so that it's like it won't take away from the liner, and like the liner and the gloss can live together as one. So this is the lips. So pretty. Just clean up around my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna I feel like this is pretty much it. I'm just gonna go back in with the 06 just a little bit, just to make sure that I have some definition. Just on the sides. So this is what I use. This is my gloss, Dainty Tresses gloss in Juicy, and my 06 liner, which is like a deep burgundy, but you can always, you know, finesse it. Like I said, message me if you want to make an order, and I'll get you all situated. But next thing we know, the lashes are ready to go, and you know, we can't not put the lash on. So this is in Miss Rose from my line as well. I actually love all my lashes, but it's something about Miss Rose and Miss Dainty that just do it to me. Exclusive does it for me. Charming does it for me. Rare does it for me. It's I don't know. Pretty is my 3D minks that are very natural looking. They're not 25 milliliters. Like, yeah, Pretties and Lovely does it for me. Delicate is nice too. Lovely is cute too if you want like a nice soft natural eye, but not all my lashes are 25 milliliter. I can't wait to get the lashes. I know I'm shipping them out tomorrow, Marlena. I'm gonna pack your order up today. But yes, if you want, I can, you know, if you want to order anything, just email me. You can look on the site. Let me know what you want. The prices are on the site. You just can't purchase through the site. And cash at me, and your order will be shipped out the next day. Marlena, your order's coming tomorrow, girl. And yeah, so this is Miss Rose. We're going to pop her on. Ooh, wee. Come on. I got myself on playback. Let me stop playing with myself. I got myself on playback because I put the information in there. I can't. But yes, let me zoom in. Let me give y'all some Miss Rose. Like, do you not see her? She is me and I am her. She is me and I am her. Ooh wee, Miss Rose. What are you making, boo? Pizza? Child, I don't know why y'all remake the pizza. All you have to do is cut.
Pizza, I'm heating up some.
Okay, so I'm gonna pop on the other Miss Rose. My left eye always gives me issues. So yeah, you know, it's okay though. She's a little close. Okay.
That's Samara's thing.
Oh, that's Samara's. So yeah, this is it for that. Okay, so we have her on. We got the lips on. So we're gonna knock off this bake right here because we don't need her. We don't need her anymore. Okay, contour a little bit more. You know, a little touch up on the highlight. Ooh-wee. You know. Move my mirror. Oops. I love a fluffy brush just to get up under there. But anywho, oh, I didn't do under my eyes. I know I was forgetting something. So I'm going to go into Clarity Cosmetics. Let me zoom out like that. Okay. So I'm going to go into my Sephora Pro palette. This is the editorial one. And I'm going to go with that purple first because I need a buffer color. Just a little bit. So I'm going to go into this purple right there. And I'm just going to go under the eyes a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pat it just a little bit. Ooh, I'm messing up with the light, sorry. So I'm just gonna pat it. Okay. And then this already has purple, but it's okay because I'm gonna put that other blue on top of it, so it's cool. But you want both eyes to be symmetrical, so we're gonna put some here. Okay, and then the next color is out of this color. What is it? Rain of Color. And that is this blue right here. So I'm gonna put that in the back. I'm blocking y'all, like, sorry. Still blocking y'all. Okay, just a little bit there. And bring it forward. Okay, I got a little bit of fallout, which is okay. So what you're gonna do is, I have fallout, so I'm gonna show you exactly what to do, how to fix your fallout. I have a little bit of fallout right there. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take whatever's left on the concealer brush and we're gonna pat it. We're not gonna do anything, we're just gonna keep patting. Just keep patting. And you see it's gone. You don't want to do any swiping, just keep patting. And it's gone. Okay, so whatever's left on my brush, whatever's left on my sponge, we're gonna just make sure that you set that in place, because we just added liquid on top of the powder. Okay, and I'm gonna go in, what brush did I use for the highlight? I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna go back in with this powder right here, if I can find it. Nope, that's not it. My desk is a mess. My desk is a mess. What is this? Okay, so my MAC Studio Fix NC43. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of that powder and we're just going to blend that back into place. Okay. I'm gonna highlight a little bit because we went over it a little bit. I need to sneeze so bad, it's crazy. Shake this up. And I know, thank you for your support, Marlena. I truly appreciate it. I'm gonna ship your stuff out tomorrow, girl. But this is the finished look. This is the finished looky look. Yes, so Dainty Tress is on the lips. 06 and Juicy. Miss Rose lashes. So pretty. And I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I'm in my filming mode. I'll be filming next week. Natural hair. Huh? I know well, thank you, Marlena. I know what I said, but I have a lot of things to do this week. So I'm gonna film next Monday. I'm gonna prep my hair and everything, and short hair tutorials are coming back. Thank you, Tiffany. Yes. So if you want to make an order, let me know. Just email me. I'll put my email in the chat, and I'll let you know exactly what to do to order. And I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming on to the live. My email is makeupbydainty29@gmail.com. I put it in the chat. So if you want to order, email me and I'm gonna get you together. But thank you for tuning in. I'll be live tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. Oh, I didn't do my thumbnail. You're not gonna get my thumbnail in. Bye, guys. It's hot.